Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lulu and this is Lulu's Creations, where I do speed builds and I also do some makeup videos. So I'm really excited that you guys are here to watch my stuff. In today's video, I am doing a craftsman style home, and oh my god, my game just finished updating. Sorry, I actually haven't gotten around to downloading the patch yet, and I'm very excited for terrain tools. I don't know if you guys have been around and been watching my videos, but that is something I constantly talk about, is I want the terrain tools. I really don't care about anything else about the update except those terrain tools. Also, I saw on Twitter that, oh wait, let me see if I can find their name. Actually, I can't exit Adobe while doing that and recording. So, oh, my phone. Are you still with me? Stay with me. I promise this is worth it. I just want to give shout outs to whoever I follow on Twitter because, you know, the Sims community is pretty small. I'm trying to keep us, you know, connected, if you get my drift. Okay, let's see, go to profile. I'm taking so long. Anyways, I saw in someone's tweet that they updated where you could have a house on a foundation and a house not on a foundation within the same lot. And that was really cool, because there's nothing more frustrating than when I build a house on a foundation and then I want to make a greenhouse and like it's not working. Oh, Aaron Hoots. I'm not sure. Oh, he's a sim guru. Okay, sim guru Hoots House. I'm out of the loop, clearly. I'm getting there, though. I've been really active on my Twitter recently. If you do have a Twitter, go ahead and follow me. My Twitter handle is Lulu_creations, and I am super active on that. And I've also, hey, listen, if there's anyone watching this video that's got a Sims Tumblr, hit me up. Because seriously, I actually went to one of my old saves and I found one of my old generation families that I haven't touched in over a year. I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, I have not touched this generation family in so long. And part of the reason is because I got overwhelmed. There were so many of them and there were so many background stories, and I guess I wanted to find a way to save those stories before they were gone forever, because the original creators of the Generation family had just died, and I think that's when I stopped playing because I was pretty sad. So yeah, anyways, I really want to share that with you guys, and I'm thinking about starting a Tumblr, so if there's anyone out there that does like legacies or generations or let's plays, I'd really like to talk because I want to understand more, and I want to share that. And I think you guys would really like to hear about these Sims because their stories are nuts. Anyways, let's get back to this build. So as you can see, I'm still working on the outside and I'm working on the roofing. And when I was building the upstairs, if you caught it, I made a landing. And let me just tell you, that landing gave me such a hard time. I actually cut it out of the video. Wait, no, I didn't cut it out. I just stopped recording because I was like, let me figure this out so that future Olivia doesn't have to sit through all of this, you know, creative thinking of how to get around this roof dilemma. Basically, my roof was clipping inside of the house, and it's a very common problem whenever you want to do a catwalk or just looking down from a second landing onto the first floor. It's very common from what I read, but I did find a way around it without like using any cheats, so that's pretty cool. And I'm really excited for you guys to see it. So hopefully you're impressed with it because I'm super impressed with it. I did have to get a little shady boots with the inside landing. Whenever you come up the stairs, you'll see those 3 white windows in the front. There is actually a wall in front of that with an open little window because I couldn't get rid of that wall without that roof clipping in. So a little shady, but it worked. It will flow with it. It's a Lulu creation. You never know how they're going to turn out. Hopefully good. I mean, that's the whole point of sharing, right? That people find my builds interessante. So this actually I found on a website. This house is for sale. I love looking at houses for sale. They're such a great inspiration because you can really see the inside of them. And when I saw this house, I was just like, wow, this is so clean and I love the mountain feel to it. And this is totally a Brindleton Bay house. So that's where I put it. You guys can put it wherever you want. And when I went through the photos, there were variations of the builds because they had built this house multiple times and not each build is exactly the same. So it was like a mix of both. So if you do end up finding the house as a listing, it might not be the exact same one. And that's only because I merged the different posts or listings together. And that right there is supposed to be a garage. It's clearly not a garage. When is The Sims going to get garage houses? I just got terrain tools and I'm already complaining about garages. I need to like slow my roll. Wait, oh my God, with that wall thing, we'll be able to make actual like garages that are on the ground and not on a landing connected to a house. Can they connect? Wait, I don't know. I haven't tested if they can connect. I just saw the tweet that we could have them on the same lot. Okay, well, don't let me get too ahead of myself here. Hopefully you guys are still with me. I need to stop. Here's that landing. Look at it. It's beautiful. More roof clipping. More shady boots. Just getting rid of it because I didn't want to have it in my speed build. That is the worst thing to get rid of. I kid you not, you guys. I was so frustrated. I went through building this house so fast and I was like, okay, we're on a roll, we're rocking, we're getting it. And then I got to that landing and that roof clipping and I just like rage quit right then and there. And then I came back on like the next night and was like, I'm going to do this. So hopefully my boss is not listening because I also took my computer to work on it at one point because I was just like so stumped. I watched so many videos and everyone had good points, but it didn't really help with my cause. So I actually had to keep that little window thing there so that the roof wouldn't clip in. Whatever. I'm over it. Moving on. Okay, so let me apologize for my hyperness right now. I'm not normally this freaking hyper, but I can't help it. I had like 3 different chai tea lattes today with, I guess they're called dirty chais because they put espresso in them too. Yeah, I had like 3 of those bad boys. And then I just chugged a Red Bull because I had to clean because I have family coming over Friday. I'm going to the Leonard Skinner concert with my parents and my fiance. And I don't know what the age group is of Simmers, but I love Leonard Skinner. I'm 24, so I'm really not like that. I'm not from that generation. However, I grew up listening to that, and I think it's so cool. And then on Saturday, I get to go to do my wedding dress fitting, so that's really cool. And none of y'all care. It's totally fine. Back to the build. So I like to do the landscaping immediately when I finish building the house because I think it just pulls it all together and I don't have to think about it and I don't have to worry about it. And honestly, to be real with you guys, I'm not the biggest fan of landscaping. Even in The Sims, I think it's just a lot of work and I don't want to do it. Nevertheless, I don't want to do landscaping at my own house. Speaking of which, my fiance blew all the leaves from our backyard this past weekend. It looks awesome. He did a really good job. You should also follow him on Twitter because he's a little upset that within the weekend that I joined Twitter, I have more followers than him. But I was just trying to explain to him, like, the Sims community is such a loving community. Even in the short amount of time that I've really been involving myself, everyone I've come into contact with has been so nice. I already have someone that's gonna like do a banner artwork for me, and I was like, I'll pay you, and they were like, no, and I was just like, that's so nice. You guys are awesome. And I had no idea about the patch. Like, I feel like the worst simmer in the world. I literally had no idea about this patch coming out. And then I saw, like, Sim Guru Kate be like, hey, clear all your mods, clear everything. We're updating the base. I don't know what it's called, but they're updating something that was kind of like Python interface. So I went ahead and removed all my mods. And I need to get that patch downloading because I just forgot that I can do that now. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay, I'm back. My game is updating. That's awesome. So when I get done this, I'm going to go play that. Oh, okay, so back to my generation family, right, you guys? Like, how do I explain these stories? Do people do it through a video? Do they act it out? Do they write it like a book? Because, like, I remember back in the Sims 2 days, whenever we had the exchange, and we would go ahead and, like, make little storybooks, and people would get real into it. There'd be, like, chapters, and I'd be in it. I actually still follow some of those people to this day on, like, Instagram and stuff. It's really funny. I'm huge stans for Sims storytellers, and I really want to get involved with it with The Sims 4 because I think that's the best way to play the game. I mean, obviously Sims 2 had more of a storytelling aspect than Sims 4 does, but you can still get creative and create your own stories, and I definitely did that with this family. Definitely created some drama, and definitely, like, got attached. Wow. So yeah, that would be pretty cool if you guys could, like, drop a comment if you have any experience with that. And look at that landing. I'm so excited about that landing. One thing that does annoy me is when I do lights, whenever I have, like, a second story that looks below on a first story, the lights only light up that story that you're viewing. So if you go to the second story, your first story lights don't, like, continue lighting up the rest of the wall. So there's this awkward line. Whatever, I'm asking for too much. I just got terrain tools. I need to be grateful. Lulu, be grateful. I'm grateful. Okay, back at it. So what you see me doing with this kitchen right now looks pretty cool. However, I end up deleting it and replacing the counters because I felt like this was a very outdated 90s look with the black and the white tile. And I was going for more of, like, basic suburban family. I still have yet to move a generation, part of, like, a family from my generation into this. A family from my generation. What am I saying? Oh my goodness. Get with it. So anyways, what I did in this kitchen does not apply. You can, like, quite honestly ignore it because there I go deleting it, and then I go right back in it with the new the new cabinets, and it looks pretty good. I won't lie. I'm really proud of how this came out. It's not personally my style. If you guys know, I love mid-century modern. Wish I just could have mid-century modern everywhere, but it's fine. I went out of my comfort zone. I'm pretty proud of it. Speaking of going into mid-century modern, I was in Target today, and I was joining a friend, okay? She's like, I need a shower curtain. I was like, girl, I'll go with you. I'm down to go with you for a shower curtain. So we went to Target, and let me tell you guys, I had no right to spend any money in that store. I get paid Friday. We're, like, saving aggressively for the wedding. But I saw this robe, okay? And this robe was the softest thing I have ever touched. I have probably felt it as a blanket before, and I was like, wow, this is, like, one of those really soft blankets I've touched, but in robe form. So I picked it up. It's heavy, so when you put it on, you, like, feel a weight on you that's just, like, wrapping around you. So soft. So long story short, I bought it. And I mean, I probably shouldn't have, but I did, and now I'm sitting in it while doing this voiceover. So what you gonna do, you know? What you gonna do? So one of the things I learned about when I was doing this house is I didn't leave a lot of creativity for the living room. So, like, the living room's basic, the kitchen's kind of basic. It's just basic. But it's really nice for families. So if you have a nice little generation family or a little Sims family you're starting out, you should totally download this house from the gallery because it's available now. My origin ID is dayyytrippaa, 3 Y's, trippaa, dayyytrippaa, like the Beatles song, just like a little, like, A on the end instead of an ER. So yes, guys, go find me on the gallery, go download this house, and then go check out some of my other builds. I have the Jessica up there, I have the family cottage up there, I have the mid-century modern build up there. I really love these builds. I'm becoming so much more proud of my houses that I build because I'm putting so much more time into them, and then I'm making these videos, and I just love doing this. I can't say that enough. I feel like I just keep talking about it, but you guys really have no idea what this means to me and how much I just genuinely love doing it. So even if I don't have a lot of crazy amount of followers or subscribers or whatever, I'm still having a blast, and I really hope you guys enjoy this content too because I definitely enjoy everyone else's on the Sims community. So holla! And also, if you have a Twitter, and you're on YouTube and you have like a Sims Twitter, drop that down below too, because I'd love to check you guys out and follow you. Okay, enough mushy mushy. We're moving away from that. I need to stop being such a lovey-dovey person and like, you know, just be cool, man. Just be cool. So let me get back to talking about this patch and terrain tools. I have been dying for terrain tools because mid-century modern split-level homes use terrain as a design aspect of the home. So when you look at the home from the front, it's like, oh, this is a one-level rancher, and as then you go around the corner, there's a garage, and there is a pointed balcony, and then on the backside, it's 2 stories, and it's gorgeous, and I can finally do this now. That's so exciting. So I can't wait to see everyone else's builds. I've already been seeing so many teasing things on Twitter. But this weekend, like I said, I'm going to try on my wedding dress for the first time, so I don't know if I'm going to have time to play around with it. And this Friday, I have the Lynyrd Skynyrd concert. And then next week, I think is Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, next week is Thanksgiving. And then I'm taking my best friend's maternity photos on that Saturday. I have a lot of busyness coming up, and I'm really going to miss this because I mean, I've been doing this for quite a few weeks now. I think last year I maybe did 3 makeup videos and then I was like, I'm over the YouTube thing. But doing these speed builds and even my makeup videos as of recently, like I'm having so much fun. I just keep uploading and uploading. I will say that if you guys have a preference of one over the other, to just please let me know. But I don't think I'm going to split up my YouTubes. I do really like having them merged. Also, another thing, if you guys are still with me here, I'm almost done, I promise, but my YouTube URL was created in 6th grade. That was in 2006. Think of where you were in 2006, and little Lulu was in 6th grade on her laptop, her compact laptop, in her pink room, listening to Ronde Play by Rihanna, and I created Drop Dead Fred Lover. Because I saw the movie Drop Dead Fred and I just became obsessed. If you don't know what that movie is, there's probably a reason. So just don't watch it. Also, this teens room right here, my fave. Like, I really kind of went out of my element with this, or my comfort zone with this, and I created something so, like, funky, and I don't know, I was really excited, and it makes me so much more excited to put my generation family in, because there's a lot of good teens that would do well in this room, blah, 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 I need to stop. And actually, screenshots are coming up really, really soon. I was really trying to make this speed build under 15 minutes. I know I failed miserably. Please be patient with me. I will get better, hopefully. And if you like this video, again, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, drop your Twitter names down below, drop your origin IDs down below. I really want to find you guys on the gallery. And again, thank you for watching my video. Thank you for letting me be a part of this wonderful community, and I can't wait to discover more. Good night, guys. Oh, I almost forgot one more thing. Subscribe to my channel. Okay, thanks. Bye.